Welcome back to my channel. I am Nicole Elisa. I'm an intuitive love coach for amazing trailblazer women who are ready to attract their divine masculine. So as you know, I love to dig in deep when it comes to feminine energy because I believe that a true feminine embodiment really helps you not only be in your power, but not only consistently attract what you desire in your love life, but in all areas of your life. The feminine way is actually really mysterious and fun and magnetic, and you deserve to know more on how you can embody more of your feminine essence so that things just naturally flow to you. So if you are the type of woman where you feel like love hasn't really naturally flowed your way, or you really want love, but you haven't really manifested the type of love that you want, then make sure you watch this video today because I am going to share with you 3 key feminine secrets to really help you attract a man that you are compatible with. I'm talking about the man of your dreams. So if you're new to my channel, make sure to subscribe and also hit that bell notification there so that you can get immediate information when I upload a new video. And make sure you watch this video until the very end. So grab something, like whether it's wine, something to drink, something to eat, and just enjoy this video, and I would love to hear from you. So let's talk about this because I've really been feeling into the energy of highly sensitive women, right? Women who are really soft, sensitive, even sometimes even spiritual, and you want to attract great love. Like you are studying how to attract your ideal partner, and now, for some reason, you've noticed that maybe you are attracting type of relationships that don't really work out for you, or that are a reminder of the type of relationship that your parents had, right? And you are working diligently in attracting that. It's just that you want to get there. So let's talk about a man that you're compatible with. A man that you're compatible with, in most cases, most scenarios that women tell me is, you want a man that is generous. You want a man that understands you. You want a man that knows how to seize you and knows how to treat you, right? So you're a quite unique woman and you want to attract somebody that can do all of those things and even more, okay? So in order for you to attract a man that understands you, knows how to seize you, knows how to treat you, right? Like, and it's kind of like in your same wavelength of energy and wants to please you, then you want to really start working, number one. Guess what? Like you guessed it, I'm going to start with the most obvious one. I'm going to start with your capacity to receive. So as women, it's very interesting that one of the most common things that I hear from women when it comes to receiving is that a lot of women don't feel comfortable receiving. They're used to doing things on their own. And it could be because they're sort of trying to protect themselves, or they feel like if they receive, then they're going to have to give. Past dynamics that didn't really serve them, which is totally understandable. Now, for you to attract the type of man that you're truly and really compatible with, and the man that you want to be compatible with, is you gotta start loosening up your energy around receiving and actually starting to enjoy it, claim it, and own it. Why is that? Because if you have some sort of ambivalence around receiving, if you're used to being the giver, for example, if you're used to taking control over things, like taking charge, if you feel like you have to do that, and you don't feel comfortable with a man that knows how to give to you, then normally speaking, what I've seen is like women tend to attract men that have trouble giving to them, or that criticize them for giving to them, etc. Right? You need to be more clear and in ownership of your feminine essence. Like, how comfortable do you feel receiving? And it's about perfecting that level. Now, when it comes to embodying more of this capacity to receive, I feel like one of the places where people get lost in this is that they try to force their receiving. Oh, let me try to force my receiving by giving something to myself in this moment. You try to force it through physical actions, or you try to force it through demands to the person in front of you, or just demands with the universe. And that is actually forced energy. It's one of the things that I go over in my Goddess of Love program. So feminine energy, like I said at the beginning, it's creative, it's magnetic, it's alluring. And when you're trying to force something and you have to demand it somewhere, You could be either feeling that you're not fully worthy of it, or that you're not going to get it, right? Or things are not fair. A specific set of beliefs are there that I can help you with. Now, the thing is that it's about embodying it and really allowing it to really sink it into your energy. What I tend to do with my clients, both with the coaching and with the energy release work, it's important to release these energies, meaning release these fears out of your body, out of your mind, etc., so that you can grow more confident in receiving that. Once your energy is more harmonious in receiving that, it's actually way more open. It amplifies your magnetism. It amplifies your feminine essence, your radiance, your goddessness. So because you are more open to receive, basically, and to have, what you attract is a person that is more ready to give to you, right? Many women do not attract the type of man that is compatible with them because they're clear about what their desires are in love. They're clear that they want a man that is more of a giver, a man who knows how to understand them, etc. Yet their energies are not fully supporting of that yet, okay? So affirmations work. It's just a matter of like, but sometimes I feel like people tend to rely too much on affirmations and they start to use force with their affirmations. It's about releasing the energies first from your system so that those affirmations can actually sink in and feel comfortable being in your energy, being in your body, being in your system. Okay, so that's one thing. If you find yourself complaining or frustrated or a little bit aloof of for not attracting the type of man that you want, it's relax, it's okay. It's just you want to first work on feeling comfortable receiving and letting that be your reality. Fortunately, I feel like it's such a gift, the fact that we can do energy work, that we can release these things from our being and see the impact that it has, so that we see that we are always co-creating and we are the leaders of our energy. Now, when we have fear in our system, fear can make us believe the opposite, but it's important to know how to release these fears, release them in a way that really supports you for the long haul as well, right? It supports your feminine goddessness and your magnetism. So second of all, in order to attract the man that you are compatible with, you want to look at the energies that you desire to have that you desire to have in your partner. So it's not just about a man that is compatible with you and that knows how to see you, understanding all those things. I find that it's really important as well to be clear on attracting somebody that is compatible with you, where you want to go in the future as well, right? You want to ask yourself this really bold questions, like are you choosing from a place of comfort? Are you choosing really from a place of fear, of not maybe owning your word or not believing that somebody's really truly going to accept you? So let me explain. A lot of women that I work with are actually quite spiritual. They're really into like metaphysics, they're into law of attraction. They're all about like really working on their soul and growing and expanding. And many times a lot of women have a fear of attracting a man like that, a man that can actually, not necessarily like that, but a man that can actually see them and not judge them for who they are. So you want to work on that. If you have a fear of a man, for example, leaving you for your level of spirituality, if you have a fear of a man not understanding who you are and what you stand for, that's the thing. You want to start releasing that fear to the point where you release a specific set of fears. There's more than 8 on this, but I'm going to share, for the sake of this video, I'm going to share at least 2 or 3. But like some of the fears that I noticed are like the fear that he's going to leave you, the fear that he's going to think that you are too much, right? The fear that he's not going to know how to honor your sensitivity and he's not going to be like really lovey-dovey with you. You want to really start releasing those fears, because if you fear something as a feminine woman in particular and you're trying to protect yourself from it, you block it. But you might not realize that you're blocking it because these are really unconscious things that are going on like behind the scenes. So you want to be more proud of who you are, but not in like this strong, independent energy woman thing, which is cool. It's just that I notice that sometimes it comes with a mask of, masculine mask of protection that creates a barrier from that man actually really, really seeing you. So you want to own more of yourself in that process. And it's a huge aspect of this whole thing about attracting a man that you're compatible with. If you're proud of who you are, if you're working on it, and I know it's easier said than done sometimes, but that's why, like, there's coaching, there's avenues, like venues that you can take on for yourself, and that I really invite you to do so, because it's going to help you be more of the radiant version of who you are, that unapologetic version of you. And I know that because you're sensitive, it can seem sometimes that it can seem like a far stretch, like going there, but believe me, I'm actually quite sensitive. And like, if I can do it, you can do it as well. Okay. Right. Like, we get to stand strong in who we are. We get to stand strong in our own 2 feet, and be who we are, because we need more people like us, right? We need more women like us, to stand up in our sensitivity and in all that we are. And to know that, you can attract somebody, a man that can really help you, and that can really support you and see you and love you for who you are. And the last thing that I want to say about attracting a man that you're really compatible with, ask it to the universe first and foremost. Like, start asking for somebody that is compatible for you, and then also work on growing your confidence to really stand up for what you believe in even more. Okay? Because I notice this thing. It's like we can struggle to be nice. We have all these things when we are sensitive women. We're just like, oh, I have to be nice. Oh, I have to be this. And while we read and all these things, and we know that we don't have to necessarily be nice and be compliant or anything like that, imagine the benefit that you would get from actually working on releasing these things, or these constraints, like, from your being and from your body or from your energy. Like, and it can be done online, so no worries. Energy is felt, all over the world. The thing is that you work on it, because the more you not only ask it from the universe, but you feel confident that you can handle it, that you can have it, that you're worthy of it. Those things really, really, really support you. I didn't want to just say focus on, like, career or money or anything like that, because I don't believe it's about that necessarily full. It's more so around your energy, and it's also about you being clear about what you want, and also attracting, how do I say this? It's like, your fears can get in the way of what you attract, and it can have you attract the opposite of the compatible man for you. Like, we can be very powerful, but then we can also be very fearful. But we can mask that fear in many different ways. And I find that not asking for compatibility in the first place in the universe, and being willing and courageous to work on it in the first place, has a lot of people just falling in love, because of, like, sometimes, like, I want to say, like, kind of like an animal, like, sort of like instinct, or like a desire, or you want somebody, or chemistry. But it's not just about chemistry. It's also being very clear about who you are, and attracting somebody that can hold that space for you, and ask for it. Own your energy first. Own who you are, so that you can attract more of what you want with greater ease. Hopefully this resonates with you. I would love to know more about your thoughts about this video. Definitely share it with your girlfriends, for any other woman you know out there in the world who wants to attract the great catch. Like, just know, like, it's for you. It's for you. It's just that when we are sensitive people, or fear can have us either hide or attract the opposite. And but the more we grow more confident and stronger in our energy, amazing stuff happens when you own your energy, and you don't let your sensitivity make you hide or go, like, in a shell, but you learn how to flow with it, and you are appreciated for it. So that's the vision that I have for you. If you're interested to know more about my work and how I can help you, I help my clients in my Goddess of Love program. I have my Goddess of Love program, and it's so interesting because I help a lot of sensitive women and really powerful women, like, learn how to navigate their power right? Their intuition, so that that sensitivity doesn't like lean towards fear sometimes and clouds sometimes their judgment. I help you be really confident and strong in your power, in channeling true intuition, not fearful emotions, so that you can really receive the love that you desire and learn how to own your magnetism and your power of attraction, so that you attract your divine masculine. So if you're interested to know more about it, like the link is going to be there below, so you can set up an assessment call with me. It's a free call. All I ask is that women that are serious about their love life apply for it, and I will guide you and I will share with you what I'm seeing, how I can help you, and how we can, how we can work together, so that I can help you truly attract your divine masculine, because you deserve it. So I'm sending you much love, ladies, and I'll talk to you soon. Take care.